Hi everyone, I wanted to start off by saying thank you to each and every one of you for allowing me to make 1,000 amazing friends in this community. Your love, support, and comments mean so much to me, and I hope to keep sharing more amazing content with all of you. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to pipe beautiful buttercream flower cupcakes using Russian piping tips. So I achieved this beautiful magenta color using the fuchsia shade by Chef Master, the yellow shade by using lemon yellow, and I achieved this beautiful bright white using white gel food coloring. I got this beautiful purple with the violet shade, this nice baby blue using the sky blue shade, and the beautiful green using the leaf green shade. And these are all by Chef Master's gel-based food coloring. Now I'm going to be using 4 of these to create flowers. So the magenta shade with this beautiful rose Russian tip, this purple one with this star Russian tip, this yellow buttercream with this star and a little bit of holes in the center, and the blue one with this beautiful rosette Russian tip. So now I'm going to be placing the couplers into a piping bag. So you want to take your piping tip and place it inside of a piping bag, and you want to push it all the way through until it fits nicely. Then you want to push back and kind of cut a little bit farther back so that your piping tip can actually be completely open and not covered by the piping bag. So once that's fit, you want to do that with all of your other piping bags. And now we're going to be filling each one with these particular buttercreams. So over here I have 4 glass, and I'm going to be taking my piping bag and carefully folding it over my glass. You want to make sure it's open enough so that you can fill each one of your cup with buttercream. So once you've done that with all of your piping bags, you want to fill each one with buttercream. So I'm going to be filling the sides because I want to make a two-toned color flower. So I'm going to take a tapered spatula and fill it up against the sides of my piping bag. So you want to do that with all of the colors, and you want to make sure you go all the way down so that even the piping tip all the way to the bottom is getting colored on the side with buttercream. So once you've done that, you want to fill your piping bag. So the magenta and blue I'm filling with yellow, and the yellow and purple I'm filling with white buttercream. So you want to mix it properly and then fill them in generously so you have enough buttercream inside of your piping bag to make your flowers. So I decided to create two-tone flowers for all of my cupcakes. However, that's completely optional. You could also go one solid color for all of your cupcakes as well, but I just feel that it gives a nice dimension to the flowers with the Russian piping tips. Now I'm going to be filling the yellow and the purple with the white buttercream, and as I mentioned, you do want to make sure that you are filling them generously so you have enough buttercream to pipe for your flowers on your cupcakes. Another thing I do want to mention is make sure that your buttercream is stiff enough to hold its shape. If your buttercream is too loose, it will not hold its shape. Once you've filled all of your piping bags, you want to take the sides of your piping bag and kind of lift it up and unfold the sides, and then you want to give your piping bag a nice squeeze to make sure that your buttercream comes out from the other side. And you want to do that with all of your piping bags. So once you've done that, now you want to make sure that you do kind of like a test run with all of your piping bags, and I like to do that with a parchment paper. So I'm going to start off with the magenta one. So you can see it has a beautiful two-tone pink and yellow flower that's coming out. So you squeeze and lift, and you want to do that with all of them. So this is a beautiful blue with a yellow center. You want to squeeze and lift, and now this is the yellow and white. And I do want to mention, if you are having problems, you do want to practice this a couple of times on parchment paper, and you do want to keep practicing this until you feel comfortable with piping with Russian tips. It could be a little bit tricky, so you do want to make sure that your buttercream is stiff enough to hold its shape. So once you've practiced with all of your Russian piping tips, I'm going to be showing you this on cupcakes. So I'm going to start off with the magenta shade and show you a close-up of how to pipe properly on cupcakes. So you want to squeeze and then lift, and you can see it creates a beautiful flower. And I noticed that you want to get at least 6 flowers on each cupcake. So it's super simple and easy once you start to get the hang of it. Now I'm going to be doing it with the blue buttercream. So it's the same concept. You want to add pressure, squeeze, and lift. And if you do create any sort of mistakes along the way, it's perfectly fine. You could just scrape it off and then you can reapply it. So I was able to get 7 flowers on this cupcake, so they could vary. So now I'm showing you the yellow with the white center, and you can see that there's a lot of buttercream on the tip, so you do want to clean that off before you start piping on your cupcake, otherwise that can ruin your design. So you want to do the same process. You want to squeeze, add pressure, and lift. And it is super important that your buttercream is stiff enough. I cannot mention that enough, because otherwise, if your buttercream is too loose, it will not be able to hold its shape and it won't create these beautiful flowers that you're looking for. So if you are using something like American buttercream, I definitely recommend adding a little bit more powdered sugar to your buttercream so that your flowers can hold their shape nicely. So you can see this purple and white one is beautiful as well. So once all of your beautiful cupcakes have been piped, I'm going to use a leaf tip to fill in all of the gaps. So you want to add in the leaves to fill in all of the gaps. It just creates a nice beautiful cupcake bouquet. So you want to do that. You could just add as many or as little as you want. I felt like the more I added, it created a nice beautiful look to the cupcakes. So you want to keep doing that until you're happy with the way that your cupcake looks. And once you've done that with all of your cupcakes, your beautiful floral cupcakes are complete. I hope you guys found this tutorial helpful, and if you do give this a try, please do tag me on my Instagram, ZIBAKERIZ, since I love seeing your recreations. And if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, please do so, since I upload a new video each week. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.